Alright, let's get started. So, welcome back to the Mewar campaign in EU4. At the moment, we're at war with, who are these guys again? Ladakh and Tibet. So I've just sent these dudes over to take care of Tibet. Do we have, wait, yes we do. Tejpal Bargalar. And literally just loaded this in, so what else do we want to do? It's an offensive war, one would assume. Mawari conquest of Banu, so we're not going to call them in. Provinces lack cause, okay, working on them. Innovativeness is decreasing, we can convert only Sikh lands, which we're not going to do, because we want to become Sikh eventually. Yep, done right, no, don't care about most of that, no, and Rebel Uprising, Kolpian separatists will be in Kolpi, surprisingly, which is, no idea. Wait, find. Kolpi. Hiding over here. Okay. Well, let's not do anything about them. And this guy, Sukul Shampala and Jedega. It's a 5-0. He should be okay. Alright. Let's jump into it. And presumably the sound is actually working. Yep. Kholistan gets unrest. No, don't want to deal with too many if we don't have to. That's right, I forgot Multan is under us. And Delhi. Our truce with Delhi has ended. Right, he's the one doing the other thing there. Battle of Samana. New campaign yesterday. Yeah, so we're, what, 90 years in. This one, it's in CK2, it tells you exactly how long. So you know what, we should probably do a bit of a rewind. So, Mewar, let's do this on roughly medium speed, and I'll try and remember what we did yesterday. So, we expanded as quickly as we could to get the aggressive expansion up. Malwa did much the same thing. Vijayanagar will come up and start taking care of Bakhmanas. And then Baluchistan and Timurids will disappear. You can see Ladakh getting ready to come down. And I assume it's Sang that forms Tibet. Bengal looking large over there because they're too far away for us to core still. But there's our blob. Timurids falling apart. Ormuz coming over into Baluchistan. Jaunpur was our ally for most of this starting part. Ratanpur is our ally now. Andhra is another one of our allies. Gujarat was our vassal, so was the other dude in here that we gave Mulwan land. Delhi are about to mostly disappear. What have we got, another 30 years? So Jaunpur chunked up into Delhi. And what's we got? Kolpi. Don't know if they're actually still around. We'll find out soon. No, they're dead. Alright, so we've conglomerated most of this area. And that is a Vijayanagar in there. And that almost brings us up to now. Ratanpur was dragging us into wars against Jaunpur. He forced him to release Oud. So I think we were getting ready to do that one as well. How do we get out of here? There. So yeah, we just want to feed our little friend Multan as many of these cores back as we can. Unfortunately, Ladakh. No, was it Chagatai and Delhi trying to take out things from Ladakh as well. So we're going to have to drag this out a little bit. But Tibet over here. Hopefully we can get a white piece out of them since we can't take any land. Because we're just going to take the capital first. Zamana. Alright, who are you? Ratanpur. Did we call them in? We did. So, mostly South India are all of our allies. We're good all the way up to controlling most of this, or being able to defend it at least. And we... what do we care most about? Their cores run up to the edge of the mountains. So, I'm thinking we just go stand in Ladakh for when they eventually peace out. 27 on the Chagatai Khanate Conquest, which is of Ladakh, so you know they're not actually going to be able to do that. And there's no other forts that we need to go stand on, so could we do here? Just generally stand around, I guess. Presumably, Chagatai is going to take both of those. Only cost you 10 US. Yeah, it's pretty good, hey? Yeah, it takes a while to get used to all the little bits and pieces of it. And I assumed all their armies were gone, so of course they weren't. Alright, let's go chill in Kashmir. And what is going on down there? It's Bengal and Ormuz. Alright. Well, we occupy that. So we'd like them to come up here and do something. Alright, let's just go in halves and stand over there. Lhasa should fall soon. There we go. They have no other forts, so that should be good for a peace out. They're too big to vassalize. Let's say, what was that, 5 stack? No, that's the one they're attached to. Okay. So let's go here, 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 and I don't know, Yagi. It's the one that's too small to actually do anything. Alright. Well, they can all go there now. And Nugchu, etc, etc, etc. Shikatse. Ginchi, Diego. Sakya. Just might as well. That's Wasteland. Fair enough. Rebgong's not. And Delians. Don't really bother us. Alright, got Girong. Surfu. Next question is about World Chagatai. Yes, yes. The goal for tonight, or today, where most of the rest of the world is want to get 3 achievements. So, want to field an army of 20 Rajput regiments to get this achievement. I think we've got 16 at the moment. 14. Must have... we would have lost 2 in that little one I sent off. Alright, so we need 6 more Rajput regiments. And after that we're going to do Mawar never changes. So you need to complete the mission tree. We're about halfway in. The biggest problem with that is going to be keeping the Rajput's loyalty above 70% while we do various other things in there. So Mewari horses, we need to get loyalty up. Then integrating the Perbius, we have to get loyalty up. And then discipline as well, has to be 120. Then down here we need discipline 125%. So I think this branch is going to be the hardest. The rest of these are mostly just conquering stuff that we'll just do anyway. And then the third achievement we're going to do is Sikh Pun. So you just have to convert to Sikh and form Punjab. So I don't know what we need for Punjab, but we are able to convert to Sikhism now, which I'm not going to do just in case it breaks something. I couldn't really be bothered checking out whether it's going to be important or not. Let's take a look at Tibet. I don't think we actually want to do anything with them. Occupied by an enemy and another war. Okay. So we will go war reps and break his alliance with the duck. We don't need a whole lot of prestige. Just make sure we get as much money as we can. And then with the rest, rivalry with the Sam, Tirhut, Chagatai. Yeah, alright, we'll just get rid of Tibet. Dum, 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 dum. And Sumer is occupied by Molten. So let's get over to Jambu. No, these guys have... You know what? That's way more than we can afford to suffer. Let's not keep suffering attrition. I'll wait till they get in, then I'll turn their attachments off. And what are we doing here? Oud. Right. Lucknow. I finally just remembered why Ood sounds familiar. It's from Doctor Who. Alright, targeting subjects. Plenty of diplomats. Let's go target allies. Pretty sure they don't need to actually be done though. Right, the other guys have all buggered off. And, right, Baluchistan, we need to feed more stuff to. Should we convert him to our religion? Would at least maybe change this to Hindu. I think there's probably no reason not to. Let's enforce religion on him. Brings up to 75, but he's not really going to be backed by anybody. Too dangerous. And in times of need, we take prestige. And we mourn our Inquisitor. How's that for timing? Now, money is fantastic, and we need admin. We also kind of want to get inflation down. Can we get anybody useful from the Brahmins? 57. Alright, so we've literally just got one. Rajputs? No. Vaishyas? No. Raise war takes us 2 years, no cost, and they just gain influence. I mean, we could. Gives us money. We don't need it. Alright, the Jainists. No. Okay. So, there is no half-price guy here. Let's grab some inflation reduction at a ridiculously overdone price. CK2 does have a huge focus on leaders, yeah. Both military leaders and actual leaders, like Maharanas in our case here. So CK2 is all about your dynasty, whereas EU4 is all about your country. And then Hoi4, it's all about the army. Well, all about your production. And what would Stellaris be about? Yeah, really should play Stellaris, but can't remember much of the actual gameplay of it. Peace offer from Ladakh. No, we need everybody else to peace out first. Good question. How's our aggressive expansion? Afghanistan and Ormuz, Chagatai. Alright, so probably still waiting for this to come down a little. Particularly with Bengalis. Yeah, I kind of got over Stellaris pretty quickly because it just seemed like typical 4X sort of thing where you just, the first person to expand really quickly ends up just winning. Military tech, right. This is going to come down soon because I think Jaunpur took Renaissance. These stupid little bugs in here. And the fly spray doesn't work on them. So if I look like I'm slapping myself randomly, it's these little flies. Alright, how quickly will we get Renaissance? Probably around the same time that colonialism's penalty gets up to 50%. How is colonialism in the Mamluks already? After 33 years, thought it would have taken longer to get over here. It started in Spain. It did actually arrive through. Okay. We'll do this idea though. Give us the City of Lakes. Development cost reduction. Sounds good enough. Alright, how is our innovation? It's sliding. Alright. Occupied by Delhi. Alright, so the other thing was Delhi is allied with Chagatai. So he could be feeding there. Okay. Don't really want to be at war with Chagatai. Call Afghanistan in. That was something we were going to do before. We've got good claims down there. Yeah, we can stay there long enough. Chagatai is in. That is farmlands. occupied by Ladakh. So we would get a terrain bonus, but it's farmlands. Okay, let's think about declaring on Delhi. It's a reconquest, or it's a conquest. I think we'd do a reconquest for the reduced aggressive expansion and cost for 2 provinces at least. Chagatai is with Nogai and Uzbek, so let's not worry about that. We'll call in Afghanistan. And Shokot or Sirhind. Where is Sirhind? Oh, down there. Well, I guess we'll go for Shokot. Alright, let's have a crack at them. We'll take these so that we can end this war that much faster. Ladakh. So if we're looking at, for example, this one is showing what at the moment? Religions. So it's showing Vajrayana and Sikh, whereas this one's showing where it actually is. I don't like the border between Ladakh and Chagatai though, it's a little hard to see. And then, you know, this one's just showing trade zones instead. Thing is, I'm used to being in this mode to see where the edge of the Shia land is. Oh, it's all become Shia now. No, that's Sunni. Used to looking at this one to see where the edge of India is. I forget to come back to this one sometimes. Peace over from Ladakh. Hell no. And you know what? We can tell them to start joining back in again. Here they come. Ratanpuris. Got Kashmir, got Jammu. Got over to Kangra and Ladakh. Tibet isn't our problem. Alright, got Kangra. Let's first group them up. And that is Afghanistan coming over. So let's go and reinforce him. Yeah, gonna get there too late, but now we're locked in. 7th, 5 days. Doubt you'll survive that, and then we'll be attacking in the hills instead of defending in the hills. It's not good. 5 days. You might make it. No, not even close. Alright, what could be a good idea then? Since we've got no progress here. And he has 1 siege. These guys have none. Alright, so he's the one to go back. They reinforced. We won before we managed to reinforce. And we're going to transfer everything to... I was thinking Mawar. That's Molten. Molten. And Molten. And we're up to 94, so we could probably just do this right now. Return cause to Molten. Aggressive expansion is practically non-existent. And then may as well hand the other stuff over to him as well. Baltistan and Skardu. Want to get... Yeah, we want to get more. Alright, so we've got to take over Ladakh, and then we'll hand these over to Molten as well. Alright, so we're at war with Chagatai. After we take these, we could feed even more to Molten. So, no huge rush, I guess. Chagatai. Let's try and get Afghanistan over there. And then we will chill up this way a little. Okay. Is fighting in the mountains of the Himalayas difficult? Not so much just the Himalayas, but mountain terrain penalty is -2, so it can make a huge difference. So it's basically farmlands are equal for both sides. Hills, you get a penalty if you're attacking. So you can see their dice roll for attack are -1, so you get -1 on every single roll. And mountains, it's a -2. So if you attack in the mountains and across a river, so the river crossing penalty is a -1, that -3 will just absolutely decimate you, even if you've got a superior force. unless it's superior enough, which is where the generals really come in. So at the moment, our 2-2 would be the same as having a 0-0 against whatever they've got if we were attacking them in the mountains. Especially early on, it makes a huge difference, because our tech isn't that great. Alright, who are we looking up here? Choose the Bengal, Yakin, blah blah blah. Let's remember to hand these over to Molten. We will just go straight there. Humiliate rival against Bengal. Okay. Peace over from Ladakh. No, they gotta wait for us to take their land. What's going on here? Occupied by Bengal. This is Jaunpur. And we're improving with allies, but not with subjects at the moment. That is Molten in there as well, so that's all good. Okay, now Jaunpur is allied with Ormuz, so if we were going to do Ormuz, this might be the time. No, it's got the Mamluks and Transox, and we've got a truce. And Rajput's influence is now at 65. Okay. Army reform is dead. And the separatists are out. So we would like some discipline. The commandant. So we're on only 105, yeah. Which is why we're looking for 5 from there, put us on 110. Plus discipline there, put us on 115. So we still need to figure out another way to get to 120 for that one. Alright, when is the other thing expiring? That is now. So we've got to wait for this to get to 50. That'll bump it up to 60, then we'd have to give them land to get up to 70. God, it's going to be a nightmare. It's probably an easier way to get those missions done that I can't think of. And there's our free general. Rajas. Gives us a 2-4. Well, he's literally better than Tejpal. I guess I can wait. And what is that? That is Ladakh for the Guj. Well, let's just leave it alone. This is going to Molten. And I'm happy to just piece them out now. I'm not going to bother attacking them to get that back. That is part of Chagatai. Didn't see them piece them out. Which means we can't actually do that bit. Well, that's going to be annoying. Can't get either of them. Not Chagatai. Seriously. Alright. Is all the land that we're allowed to ask for. So we will, we could vassalize. No. We vassalize them to get that. It's not really worth it. No. Alright, just the money and war reps until they finish dying. That's perfect. You are welcome, Molten. Super happy with us. He has no more cores to worry about, so once these wars are over, we'll start the integration of him. Though, we'll have to get some of those coring bits done. Catch up on admin the most. Okay. So, let's grab these guys. Up to Khotan. So nobody going over to Kish. This was the guy with Siege. Alright, guess we're heading over that way. Afghanistan thinks he's being helpful. What he could do with some power projection. 8th rank great power is good. Guess we really just need to catch up on tech. Kick us up to 3rd place. Spain, then France, then the Mamluks, and then Ming. Yeah, I haven't seen the Ottomans yet this game. It's a big Karaman, so... Alright, Suluk Shanpal is dead. And I forgot about those guys. Oh, there's Delhi. Right, should probably go and deal with Delhi. Get rid of Chagatai first. And Afghanistan. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, eclipsed Jampur. Move on Kuka. We have people left over there still. Let's try and bring them over here. Wait for this one. Actually, that was where we were going to put the other dude. But it was him that died. So we'll pop him in there. There's the Chagatines. Alright, how... It's occupied by Afghanistan. Alright, if they're not going to hand that over, then we'll just grab what we can. Molten has a claim there, but not a core. Duck to them, did I? Yep. Afghanistan, that doesn't need anything. Take Yarkand. And that starts causing issues with Chagatai and Transoxiana. They're close though, so we'll take them. Yeah, no worries, chicken. Bundukandi separatists. Alright, what? Just got in there and got and killed the other guys. Alright, we've lost the siege of Kalanjar. Unfortunate, but not really a big issue. Guess we get to go exploring a little more at Chagatai while we're waiting. Rightful ownership. Siwi. Seed Siwi to Baluchistan. Absolutely not. Alright, Guj are free of Ladakh. So Guj is there, Ladakh. Interesting, swapped around. And Bundukandis, yeah, they're definitely going to happen. Alright, we have taken Kish. He is about to take that, so let's piece them out for whatever we can get right now. Molten. Oh, we can even go that far. Can't give that to Afghanistan, and they wouldn't really care. 3. Let's grab a couple of ducats. Alright, they're out, so Afghanistan don't have to worry about that. And thoroughly outnumber them. Didn't actually quite get in there to finish. Let's go do Sirhint. Don't have any siege leaders. And then I guess come down to our capital. Ethiopia shall attack Hadia. And the Bundukanis are here. Alright, the institutional issue. Alright, starting to come along the coast. And we actually have a province with it. We have 4 provinces with it. These ones. Alright. Hopefully get it kind of cheaply soon. And did he have... He's got cause or claims on everything. Oh, damn it. Well, we're 22, so that actually works out. Alright, now the deity. Still want the improved relations. Oh, discipline though. Alright, let's go for Shakti for a bit. Glorious armies under attack. Nicely done. He shouldn't be able to get too far. Alright, that doesn't get retaken, so we'll go stand in Bilsa. Hopefully he goes to do that for us. And Vijayanagar, yes. Alright, Kapilsa, get to Mahakoshal. Terrible legitimacy with this guy. Devi the Mother. An heir was recently born to the house of Sisodia. Sankar Sisodia. Average claim, but he's a 532. Pretty good. Little Sankar makes you hopeful for the future. His birth also brought to mind the reasons why you view Devi as the peerless supreme divine power. Although you may rule Mawar as Maharana, the power that perpetuates your bloodline, indeed the world itself, is the domain of the feminine. Recognizing this aspect of the goddess in your own spouse makes you ponder the beauty and kindness of Devi. Okay, it's all about discipline and siege ability. Be saying it's a female thing? Sure. Withdrawn in contemplation. What are we? We're a 554 and we're only 22. So, yes. Now, Sankar. There we go. And Siege of Sirhint is done. Let's go to Dwaba. Hand this over to Molten. And then that'll be pretty much done. Alright, do kind of want to attack them, but I guess we just go over this way and deal with them instead. Afghanistan wants to do his job. Dwaba has come under our protection, so let's hand it off to Molten. And if we were to do this right now, I'm sure it would be horrendous aggressive expansion. Return cause. I thought it was... yeah, it's Shoko. Cannot force... ah, yeah, of course. If we did it this way around, then it's okay. Not that it makes any difference. Molten would owe us 42 favours. And what else are we doing? Revoking their cause. Okay. Would be nice. Let's just wait for this battle to finish so we can get ready to attack them. The other thing is, no, they don't need to be on exactly